Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. They don't love her, they just love her how we live. You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was thugging, you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just a bet you Christian Louboutin to make her switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like relatives. I'm a brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative. I get it 3-6.
Recap game day 4 and 5 in the road to the finals. Chat with NBA skills coach Drew Hanlon.
Before I work with him, I watch every single clip of his entire career.
And give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we hit the court with Dwight Howard. Game day 4 and 5 in the road to the finals. Chat with NBA skills coach Drew Hanlon.
But the first thing I do before I work with him is watch every single clip of his entire career.
And give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, let's just say it has not been a season to remember for them. With a large chunk of the schedule behind us, they have the worst record in the entire NBA. Yikes. And with some time here to spare, let's talk leadership in the NBA. Kenny, who would you say are the best leaders on the floor in the league?
Wow. Well, obviously, the great Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs with his leadership with Greg Popovich. They're the top of the list. You know, I also like Kevin Durant. You know, Kevin Durant's leadership is probably.
How you doing?
What's up, man? About to put on a show tonight.
We'll see about that. My team's ready.
Hey, you better hope so. That's the only chance you got.
I'm going to remember that, freak. It's on.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Completely new group for Los Angeles. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Azili's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. Carl Landry's checked in for Dante Cunningham. And Donald Sloan sub in for Gerald Green. So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Donald Sloan. Carl Landry is out there with Anderson. Then it's Holiday, and it's Azili in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Freak, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Shot clock at 6. Fade away. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy, even when they knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
New Orleans moving the ball around. The kick out to Anderson. Second chance effort. Ezeli gets the bucket.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Bass with the screen, and a wide open look for Freak. And no good, and a chance to take the lead. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And stolen by Freak. .29 seconds left in the first. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
The shot from 20 feet away. And again, it's the Lakers. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked to
A lot of face-up, like he do.
Watch out, you could be here in office. Substitution here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. Williams, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Freak subbed in for Russell. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Ezeli's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Davis. Carl Landry's checked in for Dante Cunningham. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Drew Holiday. Freak, he's in at point guard. Brandon Bass is out there with Nance. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Williams at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. That is good. 8 points for Freak.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's Sloan. It's rebounded by Bass.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Offensive rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Active here. How it's been going for the Pelicans.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key end of something.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Lakers trail by 6. 1:19 left here in the second. Trying his luck deep. The shot is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And Sloan kicks to Green. The 3 from Anderson. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the wide open shot from Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Nance passes to Freak. Bass with the screen. Nance dishes to Williams. Nance a screen on Green. Freak kicks to Nance. Boom, he chains it straight down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Sloan. And so it's a close game as we...
The score, your Lakers, 35. The Pelicans.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcome. Here's with some changes. Bass comes in for Roy Hibbert, and Freak subbed in for Bryant. New Orleans also making some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Alexis Ajinça. And it's Anderson in for Anthony Davis. So for New Orleans right now, Anderson is out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Gerald Green. Then it's Holiday. And it's Cunningham in at the small forward. Now, Freak. He's got 8. Stolen by Anderson. Holiday against Randall. The pass to Ezeli. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist here tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Lakers trail by 14. Russell passes to Freak for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Green dishes to Anderson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
From deep. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Pelicans leading by 13. He kicks to Green. All alone. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Freak with it. Fades. Misses off the right iron. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. For Williams, New Orleans also making some changes. Ezeli comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Anderson in for Gerald Green. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Randall out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Davis playing very well. He's got 17 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
And here is Los Angeles now. Time now for an injury report.
Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. Pelicans leading by 21. And stolen by Freak. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New Orleans.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
Greg, they've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Holiday. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's the screen. To the middle. Here's Ezeli. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
And Holiday, here we go. And taken away by Brown. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Up and in on the layup.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That free throw good from Sloan.
2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. Here's Freak. No good with the wing jumper.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
His work. It motivates.